'cause I never meant to hurt you. Love is priceless, sometimes darkness, and if you make it, might be timeless. So sad, I guess it's a fine mess, and all I know is now I'm loveless. Now I'm loveless. Take it all away. Take the pain and the sorrow. Take it all away. Make a brand new tomorrow. Take it all away. I'm the man that you once knew. Take it, take it. Don't know what I'll do. Take it all away. All the wounds that are so deep. Take it all away. All the loves that I couldn't keep. Take it all away. I don't wanna be without you. Take it, 'cause I never meant to hurt you.
Live from San Diego, it's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann.
Hey. Wait right there. We are here. We are live. Welcome to Sports World Radio. Glad everybody could be with us. Man, I always screw. I don't know what the hell is with me, man. I can never spit that out correctly. Glad everybody can be with us today here on Sports World Radio. For those of you listening to us on SportsWorldRadio.com, thank you very much for hanging out with us wherever you are. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We got some people picking up the show on different radio stations. Thank you for everybody listening to us wherever you are. Thank you very much for listening to Sports World Radio. We get listened to from Spain, Miami, to London, to Kansas, to California, Alaska. We're all over the place. So thank you very much for listening to us wherever you are listening to us today. SportsWorldRadio.com is the place to listen to us live every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. in the East, 3 p.m. in the West. And if you live in the Central,
figure it out for yourself.
yeah, you heard that. We'll bring that rat bastard in just a minute. You heard that voice. And then we got Nicholas Turturro also coming in and hanging out with us today. So we got a very, very busy show. And I have a feeling there's going to be some yelling and screaming going on today. We'll get to that. Let's get all the particulars out of the way. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Head over there. Like our Facebook page. That's Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. While you're doing that, you might as well follow us on Twitter as well at Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Now, there's no O in world on Twitter. Okay, Twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Take the O out of world on Sports World Radio and follow us over there. 619-663-3715. 619-663-3715 is the number to get in touch with us here at Sports World Radio. SWRshow@gmail.com. That's SWRshow@gmail.com is the email address to get in touch with us as well. Now I think I got all the particulars out of the way. Oh, also, if you want to come and hang out in our chat room, We're over at Spreaker.com, Spreaker.com, Spreaker.com. Get yourself a free account, sign up, type in Sports World Radio. Come on over. The chat room will be on the bottom where the board is. Just click where the show will show up on your screen at the bottom. Click the bubble there, and you'll be right in the chat room hanging out with us, all these crazy people that are in there right now. With all the particulars out of the way, what do you say, hey, we bring in that crazy rat bastard himself, the update man himself, Sean Mann. What's going on, buddy?
I'm doing good, Jeff. It is great to be here for Sports
God.
World Radio. 6:06 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 3:06 p.m. on the West. It is Monday, January 19th, 2015. It's Martin Luther King Day. Happy MLK Day to everybody. And I am a happy Patriot fan.
Yeah.
And the weather is very cool and nice on a fabulous day for the Patriots Nation.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's beautiful out here in sunny San Diego. It's gorgeous. It's sunny. I can't complain. It's beautiful out here. Joining us like he always does each and every Monday, usually definitely for the first hour of the show, and we always bleed him over into the second hour. He's going to be with us as long as we can take him today. Our good friend, Nicholas Turturro, otherwise known as Nicholas Spiva. What's up, buddy?
Hey, not much, guys. I was just noticing that Sean sounds like he's been hitting the wine coolers.
Okay. Did he
happy there?
Did he sound a little too much like Howard Cosell?
He sounded a little had a little pep in his step there.
Of course he does, man. Why? Of course he does. And he's got his back up in the room. Kathy's in the room backing him up like she always does. I'm surprised his other friends aren't here backing him up as well. Surprised he didn't bring in Patriot Nation in here with him.
Oh, man, that's just kind of sickening.
The Patriot Nation is happy on Facebook as I get tagged from wonderful Boston sports fans who know how to go for the right team because they're in the Super Bowl, and we'll get to them in just a second. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's so Sean of you.
I got my Patriots T-shirt on right now. We are the champions. That's right.
So Sean of you.
Does that still have the tags on it so you can take it back?
Yes.
Next year.
Yes.
Blah blah.
After they lose.
Blah blah.
Okay,
blah.
Sean. How many more weeks do Nicholas and I, specifically me, have to look at this Chicago Bulls freaking thing on Skype?
Till January 31st.
Jesus
Had I lost
criminy.
the Patriot game yesterday, it would have been till Monday, February 2nd. Hey, Josh, you're screwed and out of luck, buddy. Nice try.
You know something? If the Patriots would have lost yesterday, I would have been happy to look at that Bulls thing until after the Super Bowl was over.
The Bulls have a good logo. I kind of like their logo.
Yeah,
but
do you know, as a Knick fan, this is killing me? To have to look at that Bulls logo 5 days a week, 2 hours. I see. The sad thing about this is, Josh isn't getting punished. Sean's not being punished. I'm the one being punished because I have to look at it for 2 hours.
Hey, just minimize it. Just minimize it so you get the little screen.
It's a good thing
That
it's
way
over on the
you'll
other
look at it.
computer. Well, it's over on the other computer. I actually have to turn my head to look at it. But I turn my head to make sure Skype is still working and everything.
It does not matter. February 1st, Super Bowl Sunday, it'll be full of Patriots
There we go.
everywhere because I'll be in the Patriot mood just like I was
You know what I just did? I put your ugly mug in the front now, Nicholas. Now I'm looking at that freaking thing you got hanging from your chin. What the hell is that all about?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Josh says, "Oh, get the violin out for Jeff." Poor baby.
Unbelievable. I'd rather look at that than look at the Chicago Bulls thing. I got the Chicago Bulls thing about the size of a thumb now. I don't have to look at it no
What
more.
picture I have up there? Do I have my?
You got the one with your hat and your beard thingy hanging straight down.
Yeah, it's called a goatee.
That's
Jeff.
not a. What do you? But no. Okay.
All
Let me
right,
hold on a
so,
second,
here
Sean.
we go. The
Hold,
first
Sean.
story we get-
Sean, hold on a second. I'm having a conversation here with Nicholas.
Patience.
Sean. Hold on. That's not a goatee, Nicholas. There's no mustache.
Yeah. Well, what do they call it? It's just a goatee. Then I don't know what they call it.
That's just the freaking chin beard.
Chin beard. I don't know. Is that? I'm not hip to all the facial hair terms.
I have a
these
goatee.
days.
See, a goatee is the stash that goes down into the whole thing down there in the chin and everything. That's a goatee. You just got a chin beard.
Kind of like Abraham Lincoln, except it's not full, just in the chin.
Just got the chin. Yeah, you just got the chin. Kind of like
Amish people, don't they?
Yeah,
don't they have
exactly.
no mustache?
No sideburns either. But you don't have sideburns, so you
No.
just have the chin hanging down, man.
Yeah.
Just the chin. Kind of like there's a guy out there that does it too. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. But yeah, you got the chin. All that red hair too, man. It's freaking unbelievable.
I got brown hair. I don't know where the red hair came from.
And I know, it's freaking unbelievable. It's crazy. So I got to stare at that now. But I'd rather stare at that than look at the Chicago Bulls thing.
Well, you found a way.
It could be worse. It could be a cowboy logo.
Well, that would be worse. That would, you know what? That would be worse because then one of you is getting hung up on.
Maybe I have to change my logo to get me a cowboy hat,
no,
a star hat.
No. Just leave that picture right there. It's okay. You know, I don't want to see no Dallas Cowboy thing. No. Well, football season's over. So now you could put either your basketball team up there or your baseball team to be.
I'll just keep my Oklahoma State up there. I have another hat, my Oklahoma State hat.
Look at Kathy. She's like, okay, let's talk sports. Relax,
Hey,
Kathy.
where's the recipe hour of the show?
I know, right? Hey, you know what I'm making tonight for dinner?
What's that?
Shrimp scampi.
Oh, that sounds
My
pretty
famous shrimp scampi, yeah. With big, extra large shrimp. My famous shrimp scampi for dinner tonight. That's right. You want to talk about the Celtics loss? We could talk about them losers.
No. We're talking about the NFL games. I've been wanting to get to it, but you guys are talking about stinking food and cooking.
Well, that's the way hey, you know something, dude? We got 2 hours. We got to fill 2 hours somehow. And I only get to talk to Nicholas once a week, dude. I talk to you every stinking day.
Come on, Sean.
NFC Championship game took place yesterday in Seattle, and this place where I live is going absolutely nuts because I live in Seahawk country. Nicholas and Jeff, that was one of the greatest football games I've ever seen in a long time. What a wild ending. And if I'm a Packer fan, ouch.
Yeah, the Packers only have themselves to blame. You know, I was watching the game. I told my mom at the 5-minute mark, I said, when Russell Wilson threw the 4th interception, I said, this game's over. I said, there's no way they're going to come back because I figured that Aaron Rodgers and the Packers would march the ball down the field. Guess what? They ran the ball 3 times up the middle and then wasted, 30 seconds?
Well, the last 5 minutes of the game, they played not to lose.
Exactly. Got conservative, and they just ridiculous.
They played not to lose.
There was more scoring in the last 5 minutes than the entire game.
We're going to get to the Patriot game in a little bit. Sean likes to save that game for last, so relax there, Kathy.
Yeah, relax, Kathy. Be patient.
These
Seahawks,
New England fans sure are impatient today.
They are very impatient today, including Sean.
Man.
Seahawks winning 28-22 in overtime as we focus on this game. Russell Wilson had a horrible game. 14 of 29, 209 yards, 1 touchdown pass, which was the game-winning touchdown against the Packers. And for Green Bay fans going back to Seattle, you know, they lost it on the failed Mary game. More heartbreak, but this was different. They blew a 19-14 lead. They blew actually a 16-point lead. Nicholas, I just would hate to be in the state of Wisconsin or in Green Bay. They just must be shell-shocked, especially the Packer, who should have fielded that onside kick, but it, boom, popped right up. He took his eye off of it, and then the Seahawks recovered it.
Yeah, as Cowboy fans would say, that's karma for you right there. But you know what? He had the ball in his hands. I thought he had it, but that was a heck of a play. It seems like after that, it seems like the Packers were just crushed. I mean, Marshawn Lynch just waltzed right through him like they were playing Tupelo, and nobody even touched him. And then that 2-point conversion pass, I mean, he throws the ball like 50 yards across the field, and it's like up there for 10 minutes. How does that ball get intercepted?
And how does that what was that Green Bay defender's name?
Ha-ha Clinton Dick?
Ha-ha Clinton, right? Or whatever the hell's name. Well, he got ha-ha'd out, didn't he? He was the one who got ha-ha.
I don't know what he was doing. He wasn't covering Luke Wilson.
I don't know what he was doing because I was like, okay, just jump and catch the ball, dude. And he didn't. I was like, the Seahawk caught the ball? Holy freaking moly.
Yeah, I thought the ball was going to be knocked down.
The onside kick went high to Packers tight end Brandon Bostic, but he couldn't gather it.
Well, he wasn't supposed
Chris
to.
Matthews recovered it at the 50-yard line.
Sean, he wasn't supposed to do no. He was supposed to block during that play, and he didn't. He went for the ball instead.
And you notice that towards the end, Seattle fans, there were some of them that started to leave, and I was like, oh, they are probably now saying we should not have left because it's not over until the clock hits triple zeros. And just a shocking upset for
That
the
was
Packers.
reminiscence. That was reminiscence of the Miami Heat game against San Antonio. You remember that?
Yeah, that was in 2013. The Spurs felt they had Game 6-1, and Heat fans didn't want to watch it. So then some of them started to leave. That was the same thing with Seattle.
Yeah.
So the Seahawks win. Congratulations. They
Unbelievable.
win back-to-back NFC Championship
Russell
games.
Wilson. I had a 0 RBI, a quarterback grading going into halftime. How about that?
He was awful from the start, Jeff, and I felt like this game is going to go to Green Bay totally, and I thought it was going to happen. But apparently what happened was the Packers, they're chokers. They choked, and Josh goes, ha, 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 my day was made. The shit Packers are out. See you next year.
Okay. You got to understand something, Sean. They didn't choke. They played not to lose. That's the difference.
Towards
Well,
the
don't
end.
forget they were inside the 1 yard line on 2 separate occasions and settled for field goals.
I know.
I mean, how do you do that with the?
How do you not go?
Eddie Lacy is a huge running back.
How do you not go? How do you not go for it on 4th down on both times?
Exactly. I mean, you score 1 touchdown there. That's probably the
game.
Game right there.
What would you
Correct.
think? I know how you are about the word if, Jeff. It's not your favorite word. What would you think if you were in Green Bay right now? Oh, boy. They rude awakening. Probably.
They have nobody to blame but themselves. I mean, they played like what's your name, Jeff, saying they played conservative. Like they played not to lose. I mean, 3 times up the middle with 5 minutes left.
I watched that
you
freaking
barely
game,
even
man.
run a minute off the clock.
I watched that freaking game yesterday, the whole entire game. Okay, and I could not believe what I was freaking seeing. Wilson was like a rookie quarterback in the first half, wasn't he? A rookie quarterback in the first. I've never seen him play that bad since he's been in. That was like the worst half of football I've ever seen him play. And even in the 3rd quarter, he still didn't get it together. All of a sudden, the 4th quarter, whammo, slammo, bammo. And for them to do that fake field goal, that was freaking unbelievable.
Trickery is always big for the NFL playoffs, and that couldn't have come at a better time for the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's win Sunday was the 6th conference title game since the 1970 merger to go to overtime. The past 3 teams to win such a game have gone on to win the Super Bowl.
I'll tell you something. That was probably the best and worst playoff game in a long time because the first half was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
Even Aaron Rodgers didn't have that great of a day.
Correct.
19 of 34, 178 with 2 interceptions and 1 touchdown.
I mean, everybody
was off.
They go into halftime down up 16-0, only 16-0 when there should have been at least 7 more points, minimum, maybe even 14. If they would have went up 30-0, the game would have been over for sure.
Oh yeah. It's it.
Okay, but you go into halftime 16-0, and then the first time they score is on a fake field goal throw from the freaking kicker? What? Or from the holder? Huh?
And
Russell
you look
Wilson?
at a Green Bay team that walks off the field in shock. They're just upset, shocked, couldn't believe what had happened, and just sadness on the look of the Packers because they played very well. And I would have thought that Seattle was going to blow them out. Jeff and Nick, I called it on Friday. I thought Seattle was going to beat and blow out the Packers 37-10.
It didn't
I
happen.
was wrong on that. Very, very wrong because Aaron Rodgers did look well on some plays, but Green Bay's problem was, you're right, they couldn't stick the ball in the end zone, and you've got to score touchdowns in the end zone, especially when you're going into one of the loudest NFL stadiums in the NFL, and it really hurt the Packers a lot. And then what I get at with saying choke, Jeff, the ending was the choke for the Packers. They played well throughout all of the game, but the ending, they choked it away. It was the ending.
Well, yeah, they couldn't.
I think it was the onside kick just deflated them because after that, even look at overtime, Russell Wilson looked like a totally different quarterback. They just marched down the field like it was nothing.
And you know what? And what I don't understand was why Aaron Rodgers didn't pick on Sherman once he hurt his arm.
You know, I read on one of my Twitter timelines or one of the message boards, how much do you think that's actually really, really hurt, or and some of it was him playing a little possum? Maybe trying to think that he's really, really injured, can't lift his arm. I'm sure he's hurt a little bit, but do you think it's as bad as it appeared? Because it looked like he had broke his arm.
Yeah, I mean, he kept that arm in pretty much one spot the whole time while he was playing. I mean, he didn't really move it. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I
thought that's a good point. I mean, is he really that injured that he can't even move, or is he kind of not injured quite as bad and just playing with him a little bit, messing with him, hoping they throw his way?
Well, they maybe you know what, they should have tested it out and thrown his way, because he totally did not look that way one stinking bit, and I don't think that was right.
Here's the thing, crazy. Jeff and Nick, I got to ask you this too. Going forward for Green Bay, will they recover from this, or are they going to be stuck with this for a long time starting the NFL season?
Who the hell knows?
2015.
Who the hell knows? Are they going to keep Sherman? I mean, not Sherman. What the heck's his name? McCarthy.
I think you got to keep him. I mean, you can't get rid of a coach if they lose one game like this. I mean, sure, he called a bad game. Could have done some better stuff. But like I said, like you said before, if you get rid of him, who are you going to get?
Correct.
And if you get somebody else, they're going to change offensive philosophy, defensive philosophy.
No, I don't think they're going to get
it's just a nightmare. I would think.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But they totally played not to lose in the second half. They played a different type of defense in the second half, and Seattle's defense came out in the second half and said, "Okay, let's go. We're coming at you," and they did.
They had to. Yeah, their defense is what kept the Seattle Seahawks in the game. But going down the road for the Seahawks, Pete Carroll, you better have a better game plan, and the Seahawks need to come out loose, and they need to be ready for New England, because that's going to be, there it is right on the line, the Super Bowl, seeing if they will be the first team since the 2003 and 2004 Patriots to defend the Super Bowl championship. Seattle has to get off to a better start.
How great will it be when Seattle beats the Patriots?
Nobody talk to me. I will not be in a good mood.
How great would that be when Seattle beats the Patriots, and the last team to do it back-to-back was the Patriots, and they just got beat by the team that just did it? How great would that be? That'd be pretty nice, right? I know you won't be in a good mood, so that's going to be beautiful. On February, you know what's going to happen?
Prepare yourself for that.
That's right. February 2nd, Sean's not going to be in a good mood.
Everybody be ready.
Right.
That's right. So 2 weeks from today, Sean's going to be in a pissed-off mood. Kathy's going to be in a pissed-off mood. All you Patriot fans are going to be sucking wind.
Yep, you have to go back to the History Channel to watch your games now.
That's right. You have to go back to the History Channel and watch your cheaters and watch your cheaters play some more.
Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater.
That's right.
That's what I say.
That's right.
All right, the next game we get to, the AFC Championship game, I couldn't have been happier than I was last night.
Okay, now hold on a second. Anything you say is really hard to listen to because you're biased.
Homer.
That's right. You're biased.
Homer alert. Homer alert.
Exactly right.
Blah, blah.
You're biased towards this team, so it's really hard to take you objectively. I'm just saying.
You can have something made up when you talk about the Patriots to have like a queued up thing that says Homer alert, caution, or have Homer speak. Homer alert, Homer alert.
I was happy. Sure, New England played very, very well. They got off to a great start, just as I predicted, and they blew out the Colts, and they're representing the AFC. Good win.
Did you say something, Sean?
I said good win, and I'm glad to see that
I hear the wine cooler's talking. I don't know what that is.
It's Pepsi. I'm drinking Pepsi.
Sorry.
You started the show off sounding like Howard Cosell, man. He did. I thought I was listening to Howard Cosell.
The Colts just played flat in this game. Andrew Luck didn't have a chance. Tom Brady took over the game. And you know what? For all you people that think the Patriots cheated, suck it. I don't believe it. Where the heck is your stupid evidence, and where the crap is your stupid proof, you damn
see, again. Listen, he can't take it.
It's okay. I mean, they caught him back with cheating with the
stupid. It was
the old Spygate.
Oh, my gosh.
Way to go.
Played at football, like I really saw that.
It's your fault, man.
What's the point of deflating the football anyway? I mean, does it make you grip the ball better? I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of weird.
Typical anti-patriot jealousy is what I look at. I smell bullshit with people who always have
Oh, yeah,
to think
so-
that the Patriots cheated.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was their fault. They
So
cheated.
you're
blah, blah, blah.
so you're calling the NFL a bullcrap organization then, right? Is that what you're saying?
The NFL stupid. Cripes almighty. Come on. They were focus on the Super Bowl for crying out loud.
Well, maybe the NFL, let the NFL investigate and they find out to be true. What are you going to say then? Huh?
Not
Wait,
a
hold on.
doggone thing. I'll just focus on the doggone
Because
Super Bowl.
you're going to what happens when the NFL investigates and they find out to be true? What are you going to say then, you rat bastard?
Not a doggone thing.
That's right,
I'll just
because
say I'm focused on the Super Bowl. Let you enjoy your little
What
investigation.
happens if they find out it to be
I think they should
true?
put an asterisk next if the New England wins.
You know what? I think they should vacate the win and let Indy play in the Super Bowl.
That's what I think.
No. Then
That's
that
what
means
should
I
happen.
won't even watch the Super Bowl if that happens.
They should vacate the
That's what I
win,
think.
vacate the win, and let Indy play in the Super Bowl.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You didn't even
That's
see
right.
the Colts. Yeah, where's the proof? Proof right there.
I'm
Kathy.
not investigating, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
They got to have something because the ref, didn't he ask to weigh a football?
Yes. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't have any proof myself. I'm not the investigator investigating. I'm not the NFL. I'm just saying when the NFL comes out with their investigation and they find out it to be true, they should vacate the win and give it to Indy. That's
Yep,
all
I
I'm
have to agree.
saying.
Oh, my goodness. That's laughable. Real funny.
That's all I'm saying.
I know. That's all you're saying.
I'm not the
that's-
investigator. I don't know what they're investigating, how they're investigating, what they're doing, or anything like that. But I'm just saying, when the investigation is over, and it just happens that it's true, and they find out that New England was doing this on purpose, they should vacate the win and give it to Indy.
Yeah, there you go, Kathy. No way. Too late. The game is over and we won. Case closed. Good point.
I understand that. I you know what? It's not going to happen. Even if they do find out that Indy was New England was cheating, it's not going to happen. They're not going to vacate the win. And by the time the investigation is over, the Super Bowl will be over anyway.
Yeah, probably the middle of summer.
Correct. Exactly.
They can protect the Patriots.
Right. But if they
jeez.
do find out it to be true, and the Patriots do win the Super Bowl, they take that Super Bowl away from them.
Yep. Or at least put a star next to it.
No, they take it away from them. There's no Super Bowl winner this year.
No Super
that's
Bowl winner.
stupid. That's stupid.
Ooh.
I agree. Sure.
I'm
Cheaters
just saying.
never win. That's what I hear.
That's
Oh,
right.
cut it out.
That's
Good
right.
grief.
Cheaters never win, and it's not the first time they've cheated.
This is true.
It's not the first time they've been accused of cheating, correct?
Yeah, I even think Sean was one of the main whistleblowers when they were caught cheating the first time.
And that's when he
because
was
it was
a Jet
against his
fan.
old team.
That's right. He was a Jet fan then.
Real funny. 29
It's
minutes
true.
after the hour. It's true. Got a roast Sean.
He's the only person I know.
We have to bring you down a notch or two, Sean. You're too happy.
You know what?
Shut up.
He's kind of like Rex Ryan. He's the only person I know that leaves one team and goes to another team in the same division.
That's
oh,
right.
Shit. I have to hear
That's
that.
right.
That's like me going to the Redskins or the Giants.
Right. It's like
All
me
right.
going.
All right,
It's
all
like
right.
me going to
Enough,
Philadelphia or
I've
the
heard
Redskins
enough
or
of
the
this.
Cowboys.
Man, that would just
You're a
that'd be
traitor.
terrible if I had to root for the Redskins or the Giants.
I don't think I could do that. I can't
Or
root
the
for the
Eagles.
Redskins. I couldn't root for the Eagles unless they got to play Dallas and both of them could not do nothing. Yes. You know how that goes.
I smell what you're cooking.
Very fun.
It's so much fun to come here. This just brightens my day when I get to rip on Sean.
I know. It's a lot of fun. Hey, we're going to run to our first commercial break. You're listening to Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, and Nicholas Spiva on
Sports World Radio.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association's START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
Millionaires are being made worldwide, all season long at DraftKings.com. America's favorite one-week fantasy football website. One-week fantasy means no season-long commitments, so you can play whenever you want. You got a player who's hurt? No problem. Injuries won't derail your shot at victory because it's like a new season every week, so you're never stuck with the same players. Pick your team in minutes, and you could be on your way to winning huge cash payoffs. And just this season alone, one lucky listener turned $10 into $5,000, and another turned $2 into $10 grand. Plus, we've been crowning new millionaires virtually every week, all season long at DraftKings.com. So you could be next. What are you waiting for? Imagine winning $1 million in one day just for playing fantasy football at DraftKings. Make sure you log on to DraftKings.com right away and use the promo code Spreaker to play for free in the $10 million Fantasy Football World Championships. DraftKings.com. Bigger events, bigger winnings, bigger millionaires. Don't forget to enter Spreaker at DraftKings.com today. You can't win if you don't play. DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. That's DraftKings.com.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Eskow, Sean Mann, and Nic Spiva bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. That's how they do it in London, dude. They start off really high and then they go really low.
33 minutes after the hour, so the Super Bowl is set. It'll be New England going up against Seattle.
That's
that should
disgusting.
be a really, really good game.
That's disgusting.
Not
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good game.
It will be.
What
I
time
think it'll
is
be a
it?
fun game to watch. I think
Sean,
Seattle
what
may
time
win.
is-
I think
Sean,
I'm going for Seattle.
I think.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I got to go for Seattle. Ha, ha,
I
ha.
do.
I don't
I have
think.
to
I
go
don't
for
think
Seattle.
Seattle's winning. That's who I'm picking. I'm telling you right now, I'm picking Seattle.
Oh, yeah, you're just going for Seattle because the day after you'll come in here busting my goddamn chops. I know
That's
how
right,
you people
because I
are.
don't need to listen to you for a whole year talking about the freaking the freaking New England Patriots. That's why.
You're just,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll just say, I'll come in the chat room and say,
Yeah.
9 and 13 years. Suck it, bastards.
That's why. Yeah. See, then you'll start with the excuses. Oh, they didn't look good. Tom Brady had a bad game.
You know what? You know what, Jeff? You would come up with excuses too if the Giants would lose the Super Bowl, and you'd probably say, "Oh, the Giants just didn't look very good. Eli Manning was horrible." Blah 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 blah.
Exactly.
Blah, blah,
I would. That's. You know what? That's saying the truth.
blah. Right. Whatever.
At least I could say if my guys were bad, at least I could say the team sucked. You don't even say that. You just come up with excuses.
I don't come up with excuses at all. You're so full of it.
Yes, you do, you rat bastard. Don't
No,
tell me.
I don't.
I've been
No,
with
I
you long.
don't. I
Not
come up
only
with
don't you
facts,
come up
too.
with excuses, if the team was really, really bad, you abandon ship.
Oh,
Who's your
yeah,
next team? You going
really.
on to Buffalo next?
Yes. He's running out of teams in the AFC East.
No, I'll stick with them anyway. He won't get. I have my room prepared. I got lots of Patriots.
Hey, let
so
me
suck it.
ask
I
you a
even have
question.
A Patriots Super Bowl blanket I got from the bowling team last Wednesday. So
Let me ask
Hey,
you a
see what
question.
Lawrence Tynes said
What?
on Twitter? He said the Pats have learned to celebrate those AFC champions because they know what comes 2 weeks later. 0-2 in Glendale.
Ooh, yeah. That's what's going to happen. They're going to
Very,
lose in
very
Glendale
funny.
again. Hey, Sean, let me ask
That
you a
is funny.
question. Sean, where is all your your Jets memorabilia?
Did you send it to Africa yet, or you still have it in your closet?
I'd rather go on to the next topic. And the next
Well,
story
that's
here.
what you rather do. But since I'm the host of the show, I'm asking you a question. Where is your Jets memorabilia?
I don't know where it's at.
Is it
I don't
stuck in a
really
box
care.
in a-
I'm busy with college and I'm busy with the show.
Is it
It's
stuck in?
in storage.
Is it a box in your closet?
I don't know where the crap it's at. I don't even care.
If it's in a box in your closet, this is what I want you to take all your Jets gear out that you have, and I want you to sign every single piece, and then send it.
Jeez
No,
Christ.
listen to me, and then send it all down to me. Send it all down to me, and then I'll sign it, and we'll auction all of it off.
That's a good idea.
I know. How about that?
I like that idea.
Because Sean's not going to use it anymore, and we'll auction it off to Jet fans.
Yeah, I like that idea.
You like that?
If you can find any Jet fans, that is.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
There's got to be a couple out there.
Yeah. See, this way it doesn't go to waste just sitting in your box. It goes to people who will actually use it.
Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Oh.
See, that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, good. So that's two for yes, one for no. We win. Woohoo! Glad you were here
Winner,
today,
winner,
Nicholas.
chicken dinner.
Glad you were here today, Nicholas. Speaking
Yeah.
of chicken dinner, what are you having for dinner tonight?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I got to find something. But it's going to be probably sandwiches tonight. Nothing too exciting tonight.
I'm making the shrimp scampi tonight. I'm gonna love it. Yeah, I love me some shrimp scampi. Last night,
Yep,
me and my
just,
sister had
just an old
pizza.
regular old sandwich. Nothing special tonight.
I had a turkey. You know what I had today for lunch? I had a BLT. My version of a BLT on white bread, because that's what I like. I like white bread. My version, which is bacon, lettuce, and turkey.
I like that. I'll go for that.
That's my version of a BLT. You like that, huh? Sean,
Yeah, I took your advice. I went and got me some microwavable bacon.
Did you?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
good stuff.
I told you.
Better than I thought it would be.
See?
Yeah, it's good.
Told you. You put it on a sandwich. It tastes really good, right? Make some eggs, and you got some bacon and eggs. Really easy, right?
Yeah, that's the way to go. I like it. Good idea.
Thank you. Welcome.
You learn something new every day.
There you go. Hey, you just stick with me, kid. I'll make you a good cook. Don't worry.
Everybody's going to want your recipes for Super Bowl Sunday.
You can have it. All you have to do is write me. swrshow@gmail.com and ask me.
You'll be the hit of the party.
There
if,
you go.
You get Jeff's recipes.
There you go. That's right. Does anybody
Josh
want a
goes, ugh,
52-year?
For the love of God, shaking my head.
Does anybody want a 52-week subscription to Sports World Radio? Josh is still pushing that.
Yeah, I know, because Adrian still hasn't paid off his
I'm
debt.
surprised that Adrian hasn't emailed me anymore.
He's probably upset because you kicked him off the show. Look, he welched on the bet. He didn't own up to it, so you had every right to kick him off
Sean,
the show.
I didn't kick him off the show. He kicked himself off the show by not honoring the bet.
Exactly.
banned himself.
I did, because I had to strip all the Boston sports gear off my wall.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and I sent you a video of that, Jeff. I'm glad you enjoyed that. At least I own up to the bets.
I did love that. Thank you so much. That was one of the best things you've ever sent me.
Oh, yeah,
That
I
was
know.
pretty cool.
When I got and I have 12 more days left, Josh. Josh was saying, when the Patriots lose to the Colts, you're going to have the Bulls stuff up till Monday, Groundhog Day. Well, it didn't happen, Josh.
He was pushing for Groundhog
itty bitty
Day, huh?
baby.
He was pushing for Groundhog Day. Hey, did you see the picture of Tiger Woods with his front tooth knocked out?
I saw that.
No, I didn't
That
see
is
it.
crazy.
It's pretty funny, man. He was hanging out with his girlfriend, who just won another major downhill, Lindsey Vonn.
Yeah, didn't she set a world record or something?
Yeah, world record. Yeah,
She was moving on.
yeah. So, and he happened to be there. He flew in to surprise her, and he got hit in the face by a camera. He knocked his tooth
That's
out.
got to hurt.
That's pretty
Knocked
cool,
the tooth
huh?
out.
Knocked his tooth out. Yeah, his fake tooth anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know that brown
All right.
that brown tooth he's got in his mouth? Yeah, that's the one that got knocked out.
Ready for the next story, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm sure it's the freaking Patriots. So go ahead.
No, it's not. Jeff and Nick, next story we get to. Gary Kubiak is leaving the Baltimore Ravens and will accept a position as the new head coach of the Denver Broncos. Your guys' thoughts on that?
Was he ever an offensive coordinator for them?
Yeah, he was.
He was, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he started there and then went to Houston head coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He coached the Texans.
And he's got a long, long relationship with John Elway. Those guys used to roommate together on the road.
Yeah.
Now the
I
question
remember he was playing. Good grief.
Yeah.
Now the question for Gary Kubiak is, okay, he becomes the head coach. Where does that leave Peyton Manning?
Well, Kubiak is a great offensive mind. So you know that team's offense is going to be awesome. Jack Del Rio left to go head coach the Raiders. So now he's got to put together a staff over there in Raiderland, and and Kubiak's got to put a staff together over in Denver. And your man over there in Chicago now, Mr. freaking Josh, he's got to put a staff together over there for the Bears. A lot of people putting staffs together this week and in the upcoming weeks, ain't there? And
still you have Atlanta, who's yet to hire a coach.
Well, they're waiting
but they
for
hired,
Seattle.
Shanahan for offensive coordinator.
What?
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan.
Went in as offensive coordinator?
I believe so, yeah.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Because from what I'm understanding, the defensive coordinator of Seattle, that's his job.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for him to get knocked out.
See, and I talked about this with Frank this morning. What do you think about their hiring process? Why not let the guy interview right now? He could have flown out after the game, gone down there, met with them today, and flown back to Seattle.
Well, he could have left today even, and then and met with them tomorrow and be back on Wednesday. What's the big deal? It's
the rules that they needed. I think they need to change those rules because you're messing up everything. I mean, the Senior Bowl's this week. He could have a staff together, sitting out assistants to go scout the Senior Bowl. Instead, they're kind of up in the air. They don't know what kind of offense they want to run, the defense. Is he going to run the defense, or is he going to hire a coordinator?
Now,
I think that puts the team and coaches in a bad situation.
Let me ask you a question. Is that tampering?
You know, that's a good question because I read an article today that says he wanted Kyle Shanahan as his offensive coordinator. How the heck are you going to know that if you don't talk to him?
Who wanted Kyle? He did, right?
He did, yeah.
The defensive coordinator of
Seattle?
Seattle?
He wanted Kyle Shanahan to run his offense. But how does Atlanta know that if they're not talking to him?
Exactly. So there's got to be tampering going on, right?
You would think. I don't know how the heck you know that. I mean, unless you talk to an agent and go through a third party or something. And is that considered tampering? If you go through somebody else, you're not directly talking to the head coach, say the owner of the Falcons is not directly talking to him. Maybe talking to his agent or somebody else. That's a good question. I don't know the tampering rules, but I mean, how do you know all this stuff if you're not talking to them?
Exactly. That sounds like tampering to me, man.
Exactly.
John, I know. I saw the press conference with John Fox today. Did anybody see that?
No.
No, I missed it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that on ESPN. He's got to put together a staff. I believe some people from Denver are going with him to Chicago.
I can't believe they're not taking that coordinator with him. Adam Gase, is his name Gase?
I don't know.
He's looking at either the offensive coordinator with the Jags or the Ravens. Why not take him to Chicago with you?
I don't know. Why not take him to Chicago with you and make a trade for Peyton?
There you go.
And have Peyton play for Chicago.
I don't think the Broncos wanted Jay Cutler back, though.
Well, I didn't say trade for Jay Cutler. Did I? You just cut him.
Well, you can't think you can cut him. He's owed so much money.
Well, then you trade his ass to the Jacksonville Jaguars or Washington or Tennessee. Or Buffalo. Yeah, Tennessee, Buffalo.
Jets need to go to Tennessee, yeah.
See, the Jets have a new head coach. He's got to put a staff together. Buffalo's got a new head coach. They got to put a staff together. Kubiak's going to have to put his staff together. Fox got to put his staff together. Jack Del Rio's got to put his staff together. And this poor guy who's still in the Super Bowl is going to get slim pickings.
Exactly.
Which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, I mean, let him interview. I mean, this is just kind of silly. They're not letting the guy interview, and it goes for all coaches. I mean, read an article this morning. As we talked about this with Frank, Bill Cowher thinks this should be changed as well because it puts everybody behind. I mean, the organization's behind. Coaches that are still coaching are behind. It's they don't even get a chance to interview if these guys have to fill the coaches before the season's over.
Correct, and then you got coaches who are sitting at home just doing nothing who get a phone call because they need coaches.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, we got to run to our first update. This update is brought to you by nobody. So take it away, Sean Man, with the first update of the day.
All right, Jeff and Nick, thank you very much. Welcome to our first of two updates on the 19th of January, 2015. 45 minutes after the hour, actually 46 minutes after the hour. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Here we go. NBA, here are the games that we have right now. The Mavericks lead 67-61. That game is in the third quarter. The Pacers and the Rockets, right now, the Rockets lead 55-45 against Indiana at halftime. The New York Knicks are looking at snapping that 16-game losing streak. Right now, the Knicks lead at halftime 53-41.
Woohoo! Yeah!
The game, they're playing the New Orleans Pelicans. The game on TNT
Shouldn't get
tonight.
too riled up. They're playing the Pelicans.
Yep. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 4:30 p.m. Pacific. On TNT, it'll be the Bulls taking on the Cavaliers. The other game on TNT tonight, it'll be the Lakers taking on the Suns. That game starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific. Then you got the Raptors taking on the Bucks and the Kings at the Trailblazers. Here are the finals today on this MLK Day. The Hornets over the Timberwolves 105-80. The Wizards over the 76ers 111-76. Hawks over the Pistons 93-82. The Hawks are for real, folks. They are 34-8. They have won 13 straight games, Atlanta has. The Clippers over the Celtics 102-93. The Warriors over the Nuggets 122-79. In the NHL, here are the games that we have right now as we speak. A lot of action going on. Actually, I'll get back to the NHL. I'm waiting for this thing to load up for my update. In the NFL, the conference championship games are all set, and we all know what that means. The one team from the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks, they will be playing against the New England Patriots. They were able to prevail 28-22. The Patriots over the Colts 45-7. Super Bowl is Sunday, February 1st, 2015. Here we go. NHL. Hurricanes at the Maple Leafs, Canucks at the Panthers, Blue Jackets at the Wild, Avalanche at the Blues, Devils at the Sharks, Flames at the Kings, and one final today, the Islanders over the Flyers 7-4. We're going to run to commercial break. More sports talk with Jeff Eskow, Nic Spiva, and Sean Mann.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports Radio. Jeff Escal, Sean Mann, and Nic Spiva bringing you the sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. All right, Sean, next topic.
All right, next story. We get out of the NFL. We move to Major League Baseball. The Washington Nationals have landed a starting pitcher. That name is Max Scherzer. He agreed to a 7-year contract. The deal is for $210 million.
That's a lot.
It's a couple bucks there. My goodness.
$210 million for 7 years. Who wants to bet me that contract don't get fulfilled?
I won't bet you, but I'll agree with you.
You know, that contract, he'll be traded before the end of that 7 years.
They're already looking at trading Steven Strasburg.
Which
they
I think
they're looking at anything really right now, looking at trading him.
Which I think is a dumb move because adding Scherzer, now they have a very strong pitching staff.
The question is, can the Nationals get it done in the postseason? They've been there with Davey Johnson. They went 99 and 63 in 2012, then they went 96 and 66, only to get booted out in 4 games against the Giants.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you a question. In the chat room, you just said Strasburg to the Red Sox makes sense. Why does it make sense? Just because they're your team? Is that why it makes sense?
Because they need another starting pitcher. I would be fine with that.
You're a homer.
I am not a homer. It makes perfect sense.
You are a homer.
No, I'm not. I am not a homer.
You know what makes perfect sense?
What?
Strasburg to the Padres, because that's where he went to college. That makes sense.
What's going to happen, Jeff, if that happens where Strasburg is a Red Sox? You won't have very much to say, will you?
What's going to happen when Strasburg goes to the Red Sox and he gets hurt? You're not going to have anything to say, are you?
Still have better pitching.
See, he's always got an excuse, Nicholas.
It's not an excuse.
The Padres have made moves this summer. They're looking pretty good.
Padres got a killer outfield. Okay.
If they can get him to stay healthy, Matt Kemp. I like him. He's from Oklahoma City. Actually, he's from Del City, but Midwest City.
I am not a Matt Kemp fan, but
they need to keep him healthy. If he can stay healthy, he should help him. And what, Justin Upton?
Yeah, and Justin Upton, right. And so they got a nice outfield, okay, and they just signed 6 more players, that were already on the team, pitchers through arbitration and stuff like that. And they picked up whatchamacallit from Tampa Bay. Okay. They're trying to compete with the Dodgers. Exactly their payroll's almost $100 million this year.
Wow.
How about that?
That's pretty surprising for San Diego, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the 90s, their payroll. If I remember, if I heard correctly, I think I heard correctly, it was $93 million. That's a big jump for the San Diego Padres. Big jump. And their freaking general manager, the youngest general manager in the Major League Baseball, has made some killer offseason moves. I'll be going to get my Padres press pass this year for sure. You know why? Because next season is the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to get my press pass no problem so I can be at the All-Star game. Press style.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I was talking to my sister last night about that, in fact. I was like, All-Star Game's going to be here in 2016. She's like, yeah, I know. I was like, we got to go. She's like, are you kidding me? Tickets are going to be crazy. I go, no, we'll go hang out and park in a park and just catch the home run balls. She's like, yeah, you and 60 million other people.
Get there early.
Yeah, we'll get there the night before, Nicole.
Just get there. Hey, you can tailgate. You can get tents, sit out, camp out, have a fun time.
Yeah, we'll bring some electronics and maybe we'll fire up a show.
Hey, there you go. Outside, live. Outside.
Petco Park.
Was it Petco Park?
Yeah, it's Petco Park. Yeah. The 2016 All-Star Game, Major League Baseball All-Star Game is here in San Diego, Petco Park. Do you know that the mayor came on TV, said, yeah, we got the All-Star Game, and we're projecting $80 million in tourists for that weekend?
Wow, I believe it.
$80 million. Are you coming into the economy? Are you kidding me? That's a lot of freaking money, right?
A lot of people.
This place is going to be nuts, man. And I'm hoping that ESPN comes. And I'm hoping that son of a bitch, Skippy Bayless, shows his face here in San Diego. Because I'm coming at him hard if he does. You know I am.
Oh, that'd be great. You need to take a recorder with you just in case.
Oh, believe me, I will. Believe me, I will. I got one that goes on as long as I want it to, too. I record a 2-hour conversation with that rat bastard. Take him out. You know I'm gonna. You know I'm gonna. Right?
Take him out and eat him up alive. And then ESPN probably will say, we don't tolerate that inappropriate language from you people.
Well, that's okay. I'm not doing it on your show. I'm just doing it in my recorder, so sit there and shut up.
That's probably. I don't know how they would. They would probably say they won't allow Jeff back on anymore.
I'm going to turn around and say to this, Skip Bayless opened up his mouth and put out an open invitation for any sports broadcaster or sports radio host to debate him. Well, here I am. Here I am. I'm the host of Sports World Radio. I do a show 5 days a week, and I rip him every day because he's a moron. I want him.
I agree with everything you said there.
I was yelling at him this morning at the TV.
Oh, I can't. I don't watch those guys. They make me too aggravated. So I get too much aggravation anyway.
Do you want to know something? He aggravated me so much this morning, I had to change the channel after I finished yelling at the TV.
Yeah, I would have to do the same thing. I just can't watch him.
Yeah, he drives me nuts sometimes. He just drives me nuts. Hey, Josh, it looks like that the Cubbies won't have their bleachers ready for this season. What's up with that?
I think it's just the first 15 games.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they'll have them ready for after that. I think it's the 1st of May.
That's because it's because everything goes so slowly out there in Chicago. What the hell, man?
Probably the weather.
They got some bad weather, didn't they?
Oh, here comes Browning.
Yeah, they've had some snuff. Talked to Frank, said it's been snowing, and they said it's pretty nice today. But yeah, they've had bad weather. Send them back. But I've seen the renovations. It looks pretty nice. Looks like it's going to be a nice renovations.
Yeah. I've never been to Chicago. I like to go there and go to at least a game in each park while I'm there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd like to do that. I've never been there either.
You know, we should get people to donate for our tour, and we should go on tour of all the baseball cities. You
know what? Did you see that? I don't know if you guys saw it last year. This guy can't remember who he wrote for, but he did that. He outlined the perfect plan to go to each baseball city. He did at the beginning of the season.
And so a different team in every city, right?
Yep.
They didn't see the same team once, did he?
No.
How about
that?
They
may have seen a couple teams, playing against each other a couple of times, more than once. But yeah, he went to each home stadium the first half of the season, or the first month of the season, or whatever. I think he did it in 30 days.
That's pretty cool.
Because he went to a couple games on the same day, because one was like a morning game or afternoon game, then a night game. If I can find the article, I'll send it to you guys. It's fascinating. He told where to eat, where to go, and how to get there. He lined it out. It's perfect.
Yeah, and he was doing a morning, an afternoon game, and a night game. He would have to do something like that in Kansas, in
Chicago or
Chicago and Missouri, because you got St. Louis and Kansas City.
Yeah, and Florida.
You could
Florida?
do that in New York too.
New York, yeah.
Yeah, you
could Texas, you can see 2 games in Texas.
You could do it in California too, because you got San Diego, L.A. You got L.A. and Anaheim, and then you got San Diego as well.
Yeah, you could do it easy there.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool thing. Oh, here it is. I found it.
Stick it in the chat room.
The ultimate baseball trip.
You could stick it in. You could stick links in the chat room now, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, he did 30 MLB stadiums in 30 days.
Wow, that's hustling right there. That's like not sleeping.
Yeah. And he gives a detailed cost and how long it took him each game in each city.
Wow.
You gotta have some money to do this.
Oh yeah, 30 games in 30 days?
Yeah.
You bet your sweet petunias you gotta have some money to do that, man.
I wonder if the newspaper paid for it.
Let's go to our top of the hour break. You listen to Jeff Eskow, Sean Mann, and Nic Spiva on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to the Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Showman, Nic Spiva, right here doing sports talk for you, 2 hours each and every Monday through Friday. So during the break, Nicholas and I are talking to Sean about his trip in Boston. And I said, when you go to the games, you take a recorder and you say, hey, man, I do a sports show out here on San Diego. It's my first time here at Boston at Fenway Park. How do you think the Red Sox are going to do this year? And stick the recorder right in their face. Get some good stuff, man. Don't be chicken.
Yeah. Hey, you need to tweet Jerry Remy. See if he'll meet you, give an interview at his bar.
Yeah, come on, man. Hey,
isn't it down the street from Fenway?
Yeah.
It's a bar and grill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're over 21. Come on.
Yes, I know.
Take one for the team, Sean.
Take one for the team. I will be taking a lot of pictures when I'm there, though.
Yeah,
I also want you to videotape the 7th inning stretch where they sing Sweet Caroline. I want to hear you singing loud and proud.
He already does.
Yeah.
He does that, though, when he sees the game on TV. He's sitting there going, Sweet Caroline, dun, dun, dun.
Heck yeah. You got to sing it. I want to hear you singing, Sean. And I want you to see a sign, too. It says, I drove all the way from Idaho. Put me on TV.
I drove all the way from Idaho to come to my first Boston Red Sox game. Make a big, huge sign. Sports World Radio. Sports World Radio, my first time here at Boston Fenway. And put it up there and hold it.
Yeah.
Walk around. Get that sucker on TV, bitch.
I will take some videos. Yes, I will.
Look, he's not even listening to us, is he, Nicholas?
Oh, come on, Sean. You gotta be crazy.
Get a support.
I will.
Paint your chest. Get a big B. To take your shirt off and have a big B
on your
chest.
I'm getting him a Sports World Radio shirt and making him wear it while he's out there at the game.
No. I'm wearing my Ted Williams jersey. I got a lot of Red Sox stuff. I got my share of socks that I'll wear there when I go.
Or you paint the Ted Williams jersey, put the big 9 on your back.
That's what it is. There's a number 9.
I'm gonna give him.
I'm saying take your shirt off and paint it on your body.
I'm gonna give him a Sports World Radio shirt that has a number 9 on the back.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm
and
gonna
put
do.
Update Man on the back.
That's on the name. Yeah, his name will be Update Man. We'll put the number 9 on it. We'll put SportsWorldRadio.com right on the front of it.
I like it.
Me too. Me too. You like that, Sean?
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
how you get noticed.
That's right.
I'll be gone for 2 weeks, Jeff. I know you'll miss me when I go to Boston. You'll have to find somebody who'll have to do your co-host.
Not
duty.
really.
I'm gone.
I'm not gonna miss you at all.
Hey, you can take a computer, do live updates from Fenway.
I'm leaving. I think I'll leave my laptop home.
No,
Did you see that guy at the Tampa Bay game last year?
Well, you could
he
take
took his computer
right.
and had his Skype set up.
Yeah, I know.
Let his friends see it right from the seats.
Yeah, you know what you could do, Sean? You take your phone and you can call in to the show during the game and give us an update of what's going on during the game.
I like it.
That is a good idea. I'll have to do that.
Yeah, you can call us from the bleacher seats because that's where you're going to be sitting.
Hey, did you get seats on top of the Green Monster or just regular old bleacher seats?
Well, it depends on where we're going to sit. Probably
no
on
kidding.
It would be cool, but the monster seats cost a couple $100.
Yeah, they are quite expensive.
Oh, you can afford it. You're going to Boston for Jiminy Cricket's sakes.
Maybe I'll sit by the Pesky's pole. Yeah.
Yeah, watch out for the pole, dude.
Sign my name. I was thinking about it too. Sign my name and then go inside the Green Monster.
Yeah, go inside the Green Monster and talk to the guy that's in there and interview him.
Don't they give tours of the?
Yeah,
Fenway?
they do.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. They give the tours of Fenway Park.
So you're going to take a tour of Fenway Park, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're taking the tour and the guy is talking, turn your freaking recorder on and stick it in his face. So we can hear what he's saying, because I know you're going to take video and pictures of what he's talking about. So then you can then send it all to me and I'll make a video of it for you.
Yeah, I can do that.
I like that.
You like that, right? And we can have a video of Sean's trip to Fenway Park.
Yeah, I like it. It's been 17 years since I was there.
I've never been there.
It's fantastic. You're going to have a great time.
Oh, I will. Yep.
It's fun. I have a quick story to tell you. I don't know. We're in Boston, okay, and we're dressing up going to this nice restaurant. And it was a bunch of us. My whole class was about 42 of us. We went to a small school, had 42 of us there, parents and everything. We're in there. We're all dressed up in suit and ties. And this old guy, he looks like a gangster. I'm sitting there. We're waiting to get seated, and this guy comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, are you the God?" I was like, "What the heck are you talking about?" And he just kept saying, "Are you the God?" I was like, "What?" And
Yes,
then he just
I
walks
am.
off. And then a few minutes later, I have to go to the bathroom, and the guy's in there. He's like, "Hey, you must be the God." Like, what are you talking about? I was afraid they were gonna abduct me and take me out in the back.
Yes, I am
The craziest
the
thing I've
God.
ever seen in my life.
Yes, I am the God. Now move out of my way.
Yes,
I am the
weird.
God.
This guy was like in his 70s and just had this weird look about him. Freaked me out. I don't know what it was, but I had to get the heck out of there.
And you haven't been
We
back
did go to
since,
the
have you?
Boston Pops. That was fun,
Yes, yeah, they always put on good shows for the Boston Pops.
too. I think it was like Superhero Night or like Star Wars. Nothing but actually stuff I actually knew.
It's okay. We're going to get Sean on TV.
Yep, I want to see it.
Yeah, me too. Coach Sean, you got to make sure you do an ESPN game so we can see you on TV.
Wednesday Night Baseball on ESPN. All
Yeah.
right, I'll see if I can do that.
Yeah.
Or I'm looking for maybe middle May or late May to go to Fenway.
And then this way you can walk around with a big old sign that says Sports World Radio, whatever you want to put after that. Don't say loves Boston Red Sox because I'll kill you.
Okay. Well, I will not put that on there. I'll
But
just put Sports World Radio.
You know what? I bet you if you put Sports World Radio loves the Boston Red Sox, SportsWorldRadio.com loves the Boston Red Sox, I can guarantee they'll get on TV.
Probably so.
So you might just have to do that. Okay?
See what they say. See if they get you on TV.
Yeah, but get you on TV, that gets us publicity. I'm down with that.
Oh, here you go, Sean. I'm looking at the schedule right now. I would kind of be interested in this. They play the Rangers May 19th, 20th, and 21st, and then the Angels the 22nd through the 24th.
That's the series right there, the Angels.
Josh, it's not a dump. It's how old is the ballpark? Way older than U.S. Cellular Field. So shut it, you bastard.
But Sean, you're going to have to. Have you seen the schedule? That's the only time they're at home. The late May, the 19th through the 24th,
Yeah.
or the 1st through the 6th. First of the 6th, it's the Yankees.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, that'd
Friday,
be pretty,
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty wild up there too when they play.
You can't handle that crowd, dude. You better not go to that game. You can't handle that crowd. You're a young pup. You can't handle that crowd.
You may have to drink a couple more wine coolers if you do.
No, more than that. You better do a couple of shots. Get ready for that crowd.
Oh, that'd be fun to go to. I got to see that. Yeah, that'd be guaranteed to get you on ESPN, one of those games. Sunday Night Baseball on May 3rd.
What, a Yankee-Boston game?
That's right. That's right.
You'd be guaranteed on ESPN that day.
I've been to a Yankee-Boston game in Yankee Stadium.
I bet that was a madhouse.
Oh, yeah. I was at the 1978 Boston Yankee series. Series where Bucky Dent did his thing.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I was at one of those games. That was
That's
crazy.
Great.
Yeah. I was a young kid back then. I was 12 years old. Yeah, that was crazy stuff back then, man.
But yeah, Jeff, I'll make sure to take a lot of pictures. I plan to go see Fenway Park. I'm also going to go to the site where the old Boston Garden was. You know, the old garden, of course, was gone in 1995.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are the Boston Celtics playing while you're there?
They won't even be in the playoffs. Maybe the Bruins will be in the playoffs.
Doesn't matter. While you're there, I think you should go to a Boston Red Sox game, a Boston Celtics game, and a Boston Bruin game.
There you go. Make it all.
That's if they can get far in the playoffs. This is May we're talking about.
So the playoffs don't start till June, you jackass.
Yeah, they play a bit through May, don't they?
Yeah.
Late April is when the middle and late April is when the NHL playoffs and the NBA playoffs begin.
Oh, in April?
Yeah, in late April.
I thought they didn't start till June.
Nope. The playoffs will still be going on. Probably the semifinals and the Eastern Conference Finals will begin, but who knows if the Bruins will be there. I hope they will be.
Yeah, the playoffs are almost as long as the regular season.
Yeah, 2 long months.
Freaking crazy, man. Freaking nuts. I don't like the playoffs being that long. But you should.
April 15th looks like the last game. I don't know.
For who?
Thanks for looking that up, Nick. Yeah, thanks for looking that up, Nick. Because I'm looking at late May to do that. Because I'll be going to a Sox game with some friends. Yep.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a fun time.
You have friends in Boston?
I have some friends who live in Arizona that I met online that came up all the way from Arizona and met me and my folks. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they got a strong Boston accent, so they wanted to meet me and my folks, and they wanted me to come. They wanted my parents' permission. I know I'm an adult, but they wanted to make sure it was okay with them that I could go with them. So I'll be going all by myself.
So you're not going with your mommy and your daddy?
Nope, going by myself for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Sean loose in the big city of Boston.
Oh my God. They're gonna get you hammered. They are gonna get you hammered. They might even get you laid.
Maybe. Well, here's the thing, Jeff. Maybe that's possible. We'll see. I'm gonna have a blast.
Wow.
Oh, he just now tells us this.
I know. I thought
I don't think so. I'm gonna have a great time.
No,
though.
I
Maybe
thought
I'll
you
go to
were
Springfield, Massachusetts. That's where the Basketball Hall of Fame is at.
I thought you were going with your mom and dad.
No,
Yeah, I
I'm
did
going
too.
with
I didn't know so.
No. I'm going with some friends of mine.
Oh,
All
man, that's
guys?
a different story. All guys, Sean?
This is going to be like The Hangover. Except it's going to be in Boston instead of Las Vegas.
You know what? I want to go now, Nick. Nicholas,
Huh?
I want to go now.
Yeah, let's go.
If it's not going to be his mom and dad, I want to go.
No, what? What do you guys want? What, you want to come with us?
Yeah.
Come with me and-
Wolfpack.
Hell
Your
yeah,
Wolfpack.
man.
We want to join your Wolfpack.
We want to join your wolf pack. That's right. We want to be a part of you guys.
That's right.
Well, save up for it. Unless you want, I could have save up for it if you want to come.
Look, he's all dumbfounded, Nicholas. Look at him. He's all
We
dumbfounded.
caught him. We
I
caught
know.
his little secret.
I know, didn't we? I know,
Oh,
right?
wow. Yeah, I thought it was a family trip. But no.
Nope. Going with some friends. That's right.
Yeah, I
Just
thought it
don't
was
pull
a
Greg
family
Anthony,
trip.
okay? I don't want to hear about Sean getting arrested for something like
Yes, oh, come on. That'd be awesome, dude. Are you kidding me? That'd be the bee's knees right there.
And on that note, we got to run to a commercial break.
That'd be the bee's knees right there. You're listening to Jeff Escow, Sean Mann on
Sports World Radio.
This message brought to you by FEMA. Home fires occur most often in winter. Keep anything that can catch fire at least 3 feet from heating equipment. And never use an oven to heat your home. Stay in the kitchen when frying, grilling, or broiling food. Turn space heaters off when you leave the room or go to bed. Make sure all vents are clear of snow and ice to allow carbon monoxide to vent outside. Have your furnace, heating system, and chimneys serviced each year by a qualified professional. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov. This message brought to you by FEMA. Be fire safe during the holidays. Only use decorations that are non-flammable or flame retardant. Check holiday lights each year for frayed wires or excessive wear. And do not link more than 3 strands. Never leave a burning candle unattended. Consider using battery-operated flameless candles which look and smell like real candles. If your celebration includes a natural tree, keep it away from any heat source or exit. Water your tree daily to keep it from becoming dry. Learn more at usfa.fema.gov.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association's START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
This message brought to you by FEMA. Stay fire safe this winter. Turn portable heaters off when you go to bed or leave the room. Keep anything that can burn at least 3 feet away. Plug portable heaters directly into wall outlets. Inspect and replace damaged cords, broken outlets, or loose connections. Use portable heaters with an automatic shutoff so that if they tip over, they turn off. Only use portable heaters approved by a recognized testing laboratory. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Hey everybody, this is Sky. And when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Showman, Nicholas Spiva. Okay, so during the break, we're talking to Sean, and we're going, wow, Sean, really? You're not going with your mom and dad? It's a guy's weekend? It's like a hangover? And then I said to him, all guys? And he goes, no, it's a guy and a gal he's going with. And I turned around to Nicholas. Oh, yeah, there's a threesome going on there.
Now,
Sean,
who are you meeting at? Are you meeting some women as well?
I don't know, but I have a feeling Sean's going to be taken advantage of.
I sure hope Sean makes it back from this trip.
Oh, I'll make
I
it
do
back
too.
safely,
Sean, are you
yeah.
flying? Are you flying from Seattle to Boston?
I'm gonna probably go from Spokane to Phoenix, and then from Phoenix to Boston.
Oh, so you're gonna fly to Phoenix and meet the guy and the gal there, and then all three of you are gonna fly together to Boston.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can see what's going on there, Nicholas, can't you?
Well, maybe we can meet up, Jeff. You're not too far away from San Diego to Phoenix. Maybe we can meet up
Yeah,
there.
it's only a 4-hour drive, man. It's only a 4-hour drive. So what? You're going into Phoenix? How many days you staying in Phoenix?
We're gonna stay. I believe it's a few days. I think it's like a day or two.
Oh yeah, they're taking advantage of that poor kid.
That's how I watch these deadline stories on Discovery ID. That's how it starts.
Yeah, that's right.
They fly somebody out from the out of state, and they meet them up, and you never hear from them
Never
again.
hear from him again. That's it. Hey, Sean, when's your last day on the show?
We need to get you a GPS tracker so we
That's
can
right.
track you.
That's exactly right. Because I want to make sure we say goodbye to you on the day before you leave, your last show, because I don't think we'll be hearing from you again.
It puts the lotion on.
We're gonna see a report on ABC News about you.
Idaho man disappears in Phoenix.
Shock and surprise in Idaho.
And then they're gonna start calling me and Nicholas and Josh if we seen you, because we talk to you every day for 2 hours. We want to know when was the last time we talked to you. I say, listen, I have it all on tape, officers. Don't bother me now.
Look at
It's
Josh.
like you see on the. It's like you see on TV. He was a quiet man.
Josh goes, hey, ask people if they'd be interested in purchasing a $52 year subscription.
That's right, Sean. When you're out there, make sure you tell people you're the co-host of Sports World Radio. Sign them up for $52 a week subscriptions.
Okay.
Just tell them to go to Sports World Radio, click the donate button, click the tab, and just put in $52. And they're automatically signed up for a 52-week subscription.
Hey, you need to give Sean some shirts. Maybe he can throw a few of them out there at the Red Sox game.
Probably. I'm going to be
there.
there.
Give away some free shirts.
Yeah, we'll get you some free swag to give away. Sports World Radio free swag, man.
That's if he makes it to Boston.
Yeah, that's if he makes it to Boston. Correct.
I'll make it just fine.
I think
I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. It's going to be a blast.
I think he's going to. You know what? He's going to come back a different guy, dude.
He's going to come back with piercings and tattoos.
It's going to be scary.
No. I'll come back with a strong Boston accent.
He's going to come back with a Boston. Nicholas, he's coming back with a Boston Red Sox and New England Patriots tattoo, one on each shoulder.
Yeah. I bet he adds a Bruin and a Celtic one, too.
Oh, man. That's gonna be...
that
logo?
That would be fantastic.
You know that logo he usually has with all 4 sports teams on his Skype? That's the tattoo he's going to get on his shoulder.
I can see it now.
Yeah, on his shoulder.
And then Jeff will go, look at that tattoo he posted on Facebook.
Okay, so if you get that tattoo, underneath that tattoo, I want SportsWorldRadio.com written.
Just make sure they spell it right.
Right. Make sure they spell it right. If you get that tattoo of all your favorite Boston teams, I want SportsWorldRadio.com underneath it.
Okay.
Okay? Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to get him drunk, and he's getting a tattoo.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see it now.
I'm calling it now 6 months in advance.
4 months to go. 4 months left, and Jeff's calling a lot of stuff.
I'm calling it now. That's right. He's going to come back a different guy. He might even come back a non-virgin.
Oh, gosh.
Which I think is which is top on the list, which I really think is going to happen.
Josh goes, the fish in that fish market will be flapping on John's 16 million kids.
Wow.
Jeez, Josh. Wow.
I'm telling you.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm telling you. He's going to come back a different kid.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what?
I've seen all 4 of these shows. Wow.
If he comes back at
all.
all.
It starts.
If he comes back at all.
I'll come back. Boy, is everybody worried about me or something?
Yeah, that's how it starts, Sean. A couple invites a man from out of town to go to their neighborhood, never to be seen again. You know how many times I've seen that on NBC?
I know. That's the lead story, at least once a week.
At least once a week, man. You know how many
times
I've seen that?
What was that guy who did the in the house where they all met up and he's for to meet the kids?
Uh-huh.
What was that guy's name?
I don't know, but he's not. I'm telling you, May might be the last time he ever
report
does.
Now.
May might be the last time he ever does Sports World Radio again.
Oh yeah,
man.
Sean Man,
Idaho man disappears. Hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. Was supposed to be home, but not there. Parents are very worried. They've called all his friends, even the host of Sports World Radio, but they don't know where he is.
Oh wow!
Wow, this
show
has really gone on to bash the whole day.
And then I'm gonna have to drive to freaking Phoenix and try and find you.
Yeah,
waste
we'll
of
have
my
to
time.
sit out a search party.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send the guys in, and we're gonna have you sniff you out in Phoenix, man.
Oh, jeez, I'll be all right in Phoenix.
It's like The Hangover. It's got Hangover written all over it.
I'm gonna give you an emergency number in Phoenix, so if something happens to you, you can call my buddy in Phoenix, and he'll come get you.
Josh goes, if Frank, the permanent co-host, while Sean is gone, I won't show up. My ears will be bleeding for 2 weeks.
Hey, Josh, believe me, so will mine.
Oh,
believe me, so will mine.
Jeez.
We'll work something out. We'll split it through these 3 guys here for 2 weeks. We'll work something out.
Hey, I had a blast when I went to Washington, D.C. That's the furthest east I've been. So
yeah, I'm sure you did have a blast. But you were with your parents then.
Yeah, but
supervised.
That's right. It was a supervised vacation. This one's a unsupervised vacation with two strangers.
Oh, hey, they're good people. They came up all the way to Idaho to meet me and my folks, and so I'm glad to be doing this by myself.
Yeah, that's because they didn't want your folks coming to their house to see all the S&M crap they have in a bedroom.
That stuff I have in my room is my Boston Shrine. I built that thing by myself.
That's not S&M stuff. You're in trouble.
Watch out for their hidden doors they have.
That's right. You go into their house and they have a door locked from the outside. Watch out, dude, because you're going to be living in that door.
Oh, jeez.
If they have a room that's locked and you can't get in from the outside and it's locked from the inside, that's their S&M room. Get the hell out of the house quickly.
Run. Don't walk.
That's right. Grab your bags and go fast.
Oh, jeez.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at Josh, the first of Sean's 7 vacations.
Hey, what's up there? Who's in the house? Hey, Laura, how you doing?
Oh, Laura's here. That's perfect.
Hey, Laura,
I'm going to Boston.
We're talking to Sean. He's going to Boston
boy.
in May with 2 friends that he met on Facebook, a guy and a woman, and he's flying from Seattle down to Arizona and going to hang out with them for a couple days, and then all 3 of them are going to go to Boston. We're never going to see Sean again. Idaho, man, disappears. Hasn't been seen in a month.
Oh,
Parents are really worried.
Oh, wow.
That's right. I'm telling you,
Sean
Sean.
got laid or Sean got lost.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Oh,
That's what's going to happen. This guy and this girl are going to take advantage of you. You're going to be banging his wife. Watch, I'm telling you right now.
Don't take any white pills.
Oh, no, blue. Don't take any blue pills.
Blue pills, yeah.
Don't take any blue pills. Now, if you go into their house, Sean, and you see a lock on the outside of a door, run. Okay, if you go into and try to open up a door, bars on the windows, you see swings hanging inside the house, get the hell out quickly because you're going to be the little bitch. I would run fast.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, this is great.
It's a great sports show, huh?
It's been very entertaining, I can tell.
I'm sure it has. So just be careful. You're not going with your parents on this trip. Be careful, my friend.
If they show you their weapon room, run.
That's right.
That's what Laura said.
Geez.
I didn't say it. Laura said it.
I know, Laura.
Reading
Nobody has anything to worry. I'll be all right. Josh goes, this is called the escape plan.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to wake up in the morning and he's going to be in between the guy and the woman in the bed.
Oh, no. I don't ruin relationships, marriages.
Oh, no.
God.
See, this is the thing. You're not ruining their relationship. They want you to play with their relationship.
Not playing with their relationship.
They want you to have fun.
They're going to take me to Boston and just show me around.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to take you to Boston, all right. Yeah, I'm sure they're taking you to Boston. If you go to Boston, Sean, look at that. Look at what Rose says. He'll get drunk and wake up with a strange tattoo.
Laura, geez.
We already said that.
A dragon tattoo on his back.
Yeah, he's going to get a tattoo of all the sports teams on his shoulder, and it's going to say SportsWorldRadio.com underneath.
You know, it'd be even better if you got a portrait of you, Jeff, on his shoulder.
Oh, great! That's all I need.
If they're looking through is like the logo for your Sports World Radio on here on Spreaker.
Yeah,
that's what you need. That's what he needs to get right there.
Be a tattoo of Brady in a sports bra, Laura.
Oh my goodness, that is fantastic.
Okay, Sean, I want you to be careful when you go to Boston, and when you go to the hotel and there's only one room for all 3 of us, for all 3 of you. You got a problem, my friend.
That's not good.
That's
actually, we're going to be crashing at other friends' house, so we won't have to worry about
Oh, my God. There's an orgy going on.
Oh, do we know? You know part of Boston this is in? Is this
Sean's going to be in his first orgy.
No.
That's what this whole thing is, man. They're growing up for an orgy with you.
No. The point is to show me around and get a chance to meet some of the friends I've got in line that have been wanting me to come over there.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to show you around.
And
they got
note,
something to show you.
That's right.
We have an update we have to go to.
They're going to show you around. They're going to lock you in a cage, and they're going to show you off.
Oh, jeez.
Sean's going to be wearing a dog collar.
A dog collar with a leash on it, and he's going to be pulling you right out of the cage. Here, this is our bitch for the week. Hey, and on that note, we're going to run to our final update. You're listening to Sean Mann, Jeff Escow, and Nic Spiva on
Sports World Radio.
Take it away with the update, Sean Mann.
Welcome to the final update for Sports World Radio. Here's the big news coming out of Washington, D.C. Max Scherzer has found himself a new home. He agreed to a 7-year, $210 million contract with the Washington Nationals, saying goodbye to the Motor City and going to the District of Columbia. In the NFL, of course, the big news, the Super Bowl is all set. It'll be the New England Patriots representing the AFC, taking on the team that won the Super Bowl last year and looking forward to defending it. That would be the Seattle Seahawks. So the Patriots and the Seahawks, Super Bowl 49 is February 1st, 2015. In the NBA, here are the games that we have right now. The Mavericks lead the Grizzlies 99-93 with the minute 20 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Rockets over the Pacers 95-79 with 8:06 left in the fourth. The Knicks, they lead the Pelicans by a score of 89-83. The Bulls and the Cavs getting set to tip off here on TNT, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 4:30 p.m. Pacific. The other game on TNT, it'll be the Lakers taking on the Suns, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific. At their games, you got the Raptors at the Bucks, Kings at the Trailblazers. Finals from today, though, for MLK traditional NBA basketball games. The Hornets over the Timberwolves, 105-80. Wizards over the 76ers, 111-76. Hawks over the Pistons, 93-82. Clippers over the Celtics, 102-93. And lastly, the Warriors over the Nuggets, 122-79. In the NHL, here are the games that we have coming up, 7 of them. It'll be the Hurricanes taking on the Maple Leafs, the Canucks at the Panthers, Blue Jackets at the Wild, Avalanche at the Blues, Devils at the Sharks, Flames at the Kings, and a final today, the Islanders over the Flyers, 7-4. That is the recap for the NHL. That's your final update for Sports World Radio. Running to commercial break. When we come back, the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. Be right back after the commercial.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Millionaires are being made worldwide, all season long at DraftKings.com. America's favorite one-week fantasy football website. One-week fantasy means no season-long commitment, so you can play whenever you want. You got a player who's hurt? No problem. Injuries won't derail your shot at victory because it's like a new season every week, so you're never stuck with the same players. Pick your team in minutes, and you could be on your way to winning huge cash payoffs. And just this season alone, one lucky listener turned $10 into $5,000, and another turned $2 into $10,000. Plus, we've been crowning new millionaires virtually every week, all season long at DraftKings.com. So you could be next. What are you waiting for? Imagine winning $1 million in one day just for playing fantasy football at DraftKings. Make sure you log on to DraftKings.com right away and use the promo code Spreaker to play for free in the $10 million Fantasy Football World Championships. DraftKings.com. Bigger events, bigger winnings, bigger millionaires. Don't forget to enter Spreaker at DraftKings.com today. You can't win if you don't play. DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. That's DraftKings.com.
Hey everybody, this is Sky. And when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, showman Nicholas Spiva with us here talking sports with you each and every Monday through Friday. I just made all three of us laugh. Nicholas lost it. He was laughing so hard. What I said on the commercial break.
Jeez.
You should hear the stuff you should hear the stuff during the commercial. It's better than the show.
Wow, Sean's getting a little X-rated for us.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could tell you what I said during the break, but that wouldn't be fair to Sean. So I'll keep. But man. Sean, make sure you get pictures, okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right.
Mike goes, I live in Florida now, but I'm from Central Mass, but I live in Dorchester for a few years.
Hey, Mike. Hey, man, could you do us a favor? Could you head to Boston at the end of May and just keep an eye on Sean for us, please? Because we're afraid something might happen to him.
Sean needs a chaperone.
That's right.
Oh,
Sean needs a chaperone because he's a naive young fella.
Small town kid.
That's right, and he could be taken advantage of very easily.
Oh, for crying! Next thing, Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. Let's get away from. Jeez. All right, Skippy Bayless said that the Packers, Jeff, are choke artists.
I don't know so much if they choked. I've noticed they stopped playing to win.
What do you think of that,
They played
Nick?
not to lose the game instead of playing to win the game.
Yeah, it's tough. They just I don't know what the was. I mean, it seems a lot of teams do that. They get up and they get conservative, and they think they can play with the lead, and that fuels the other team.
You know what team? You know what team that doesn't
Seattle
do that?
Did a great job.
You know what team that doesn't do that?
If you're a Packer fan, you gotta be frustrated.
Oh yeah, but you know what team that doesn't do that? You know what team just keeps putting the pedal to the metal when they got a team down? New England Patriots. I hate to say that, but look what they did. Look what they did to Indy. They didn't stop, did they?
No, they just kept going.
That's right.
You have to do that. You got to do that if you want to go. I mean, this is for the Super Bowl. I mean, this is it. This is what you play for, and you just get conservative, and it's got to be frustrating.
They just kept going and going and going and going and going and going until they were up so much, then they could finally take them out at the end of the game.
And how about the guy that intercepted the fourth pass there with the 5-minute mark? He goes down like there's no time left.
Yeah, I know.
He could have run for 20 yards. There's nobody around him.
That was ridiculous.
And he goes out the 35-yard line. You get 20 yards, you're past the 50, and that's totally different.
Right.
Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Skippy Bayless said that Aaron Rodgers is not a bad man.
No, he's not. He's a really good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, everything I see about Aaron Rodgers is he plays. He's a great quarterback. He's off the field. You don't hear anything crazy. So, I mean, sure, I agree with that.
Skippy Bayless said that the Packers should be embarrassed.
I think so because from what I was seeing, they stopped playing to win the game.
What did old Herm Edwards say? You play to win the game?
And they stopped.
Yeah. You don't play to get conservative and just to go in a bubble?
Right. They played.
They had nobody to blame but themselves.
They played not to lose, and they lost. And that's not how you play football. That happens every time a team does that. What happens?
Prevent defense.
Prevent defense.
You from winning.
That's right. Prevent to win is a prevent defense.
You know what? That frustrates me as well because you're
too.
playing defense. You're holding them, then you get back, rushing two passers. They just pick you apart.
Yeah, I know. It's disgusting. It annoys the living crap out of me. It does. It annoys the living crap out of me when a team goes to prevent defense. Just play your regular freaking defense you were playing, you jackass.
Exactly.
Skippy Bayless said that the Seahawks were lucky. I agree.
No, it was a combination of the defense playing not to lose or playing not to win, and Russell Wilson finally playing the way Russell Wilson should be playing.
And that they did get lucky on that onside kick.
Yeah,
I will say that was a big. That seemed to be
and that
what
2-point conversion.
The Packers right there.
And what about that 2-point conversion?
Yeah.
The
that ball, like I said, the ball hung up the air for 10 minutes.
Yeah, seemed like 10 minutes. Yeah, so that started to inflate up. But still, you don't. Come on, you got the ball twice on the freaking 1-yard line, and you can't score.
You got to score a touchdown, at least one anyway.
Come on.
Skippy Bayless said that my Seattle Seahawks made me happy.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's going to. Now we have to listen to my Seattle Seahawks and my New England Patriots for the next 2 weeks out of his freaking mouth. I got an idea, Skip. Pick one freaking team and stick with it.
You can't pick everybody and call them your team. I mean, come on now.
Skippy Bayless said that Mike McCarthy should be fired.
No, you should be fired, Skip.
No, I mean, like we've talked about before, I mean, everybody wants to fire somebody when they mess up. I mean, it would be a nightmare if they fired him. A great winning coach, you can't fire him like that.
And I'm sure Stephen A. turned around to him and said, yeah, who are you going to bring in? That's better than McCarthy.
Everybody's gone.
Mike, ha ha ha. Me being there will not help him safe. He may be in more trouble with my influence.
That would be fantastic.
That'd be great. At least we'd have somebody to take video of it, right, Mike?
Oh yeah, you got to video it.
Mike can take you to a house of ill pursuit.
41 minutes after the hour, Skippy Bayless said that Bill Belichick is not a cheater.
Well, I don't know what you call videotaping the other team.
A cheater, always a cheater.
Exactly.
Jeez. Skippy Bayless said
But then again, you know what? Hold on. On the other side, though, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's what the SEC lives by.
Yeah, so, there's two ways to look at it. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, so go with that one.
Skippy Bayless said that I'm the expert analyst because my original Super Bowl prediction came through.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Your original Super Bowl prediction, if I remember correctly, was the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys.
I remember that. Back in August, he called it.
So suck my left one.
If you pick every team to make the Super Bowl, you're eventually going to get one.
Correct.
I mean, a blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then.
Correct. But correct me if I'm wrong, Skippy, and ESPN needs to go find the tape. In fact, I bet you Josh knows exactly where it's at, the audio of it.
It was like in August, middle or late August, and Skippy said it's going to be Cleveland and Dallas for my Super Bowl pick.
That's right. And all of a sudden, you picked Seattle and New England. Yeah, that's what you picked last week, you jackass.
He even picked it when Cleveland and Dallas weren't doing well. He picked it as another pick. He went from Cleveland and Dallas, and then he went to New England and Seattle.
That's right. So don't give me none of your
garbage.
That. Pick once and stick with your convictions, you dumbass. But no, you don't know how to do that because you're not a true sports reporter. You know what you are? Just shows you how much of a fan you really are and not a reporter.
Skippy Bayless said he's excited to see my Seattle Seahawks versus my New England Patriots.
You can't do that! You can't do that! One team, jackass, and your one team was the Dallas Cowboys. I'm giving you that. But you can't have New England and Seattle.
Skippy Bayless said...
Hold on a second, Sean. Am I wrong, Nick?
No, I mean, you got to pick a team. Like you said, you can't just pick everybody. I mean, then what's the point? I mean, anybody can do that. I could go on ESPN and say week to week that... New England's my team this week. What was he saying after the New England-Kansas City game? I believe that all ESPN were saying they were done. Did they not?
Yeah, I believe he did say that too.
I'm sure he jumped on the bandwagon. All of ESPN said that. And now they changed. I mean, shoot, I could do that. I could say, the Packers are my team, but they lost. Well, now it's Seattle. Yeah, I'll go Seattle this week.
It's like me saying, you know what? The Knicks and the Lakers are going to be in the championship. And then right now it's me changing my mind and going, you know what? I'm going to go with Atlanta and Golden State. Am I right, Nicholas?
That's right. I mean, yeah, you could do it. If you keep changing every week, then anybody could do that. I mean,
right,
sure,
eventually, like you said, a blind squirrel's going to catch an acorn every now and then.
Yeah, if you keep changing once the season starts and go with the front runner each week, then sure, you'll eventually get it right.
It's ridiculous, man.
Skippy Bayless said that not even any Boston legend can help save the Celtics organization.
Well, they're you know what? The Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, and the Los Angeles Lakers, the three teams that dominated the NBA for years, are not looking so good, are they?
No, they're not. What do you think there, Nick?
Yeah, and it's not looking good. Rick Pitino get in trouble for saying that Boston legends aren't walking through the door to help him whenever he took over.
Yes.
That's pretty much the same thing now. I mean,
Right.
nobody. I don't know what you're going to get. And look at all three coaches. They're all kind of suspect coaches as well.
And how ironic that it happens to be all going, they're all bad at the same time for all three teams. It's not like it's the Knicks and Boston and Lakers are doing good. It's all three teams.
And on that note, we got to run to our final commercial break of the day.
We'll be right back.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us. And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created the Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and the Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too. Don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to the final segment of the show. Jeff Escow, Showman Nicholas Spiva here with you on Monday. Tomorrow, in the second hour of the show, we're going to have the big wind, Frank Sprankle, otherwise known as Big Chubby Wind at yahoo.com.
Get ready for this Skippy quote. 48 minutes after the hour, Skippy Bayless said that LeBron should be given a pass because of David Blatt.
Okay, I'm a LeBron, I'm not a LeBron liker, and I agree with that statement. Because they should have never brought in David Blatt as the head coach to begin with. But they brought Blatt in first before they knew they could have a shot at James.
I kind of like the idea of bringing in a guy that's different. I mean, because who are you going to bring in? It's the same thing we've asked for. Byron Scott or somebody like that who's not been
they're
successful.
Still. Do you know they're still paying Byron Scott? Cleveland. Cleveland is actually.
What surprised me? Wasn't there for like a lunch date and then they kicked him to the curb?
Cleveland is actually paying 3 coaches: Byron Scott, David Blatt, and Mike Brown.
You know what? That kind of reminds me of the Mets. Aren't they still paying Bobby Bonilla from a contract he signed in the 80s?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. I mean, that sounds like something that would happen. So.
Okay, so
I applaud him for thinking outside the box, but it's not working out. But you know what? Look at the Heat; they're stinking it up the place. They're not doing so hot.
Byron Scott is being paid from the Lakers and Cleveland.
Man, that'd be great.
How about that?
Skippy Bayless said that the Patriots are a bigger threat to the Seahawks than the Broncos were last year.
I think if that defense comes out and plays the way they played against the Broncos in the Super Bowl last year, New England's in trouble.
Oh, we'll see about that.
I think they have a better running game, even though it's by committee, but they're able to run the ball. And they have a bunch of no-name
and Seattle's,
but they still win.
And Seattle's defensive line is not that good in the run stop. So you might be seeing a lot of running in that football game for New England.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Skippy Bayless said that Andrew Luck is the next Mark Sanchez.
Okay, Skippy Bayless has something against Mark Luck. I watched that segment this morning on TV. Okay?
They're about to pay him $25 million a year, so I hope he's not the next Mark Sanchez.
Let me ask you a question. This guy has been in the league 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Every year he's been in the playoffs, right? And every year he's gotten further, correct?
Yes.
He came in the same time as RG3, right?
Yep.
Skip Bayless loves RG3. For my book, I would rather have Luck than RG3 because right now, you don't know what the hell RG3 can do anymore. You don't even know if he could play quarterback anymore.
I've never been a fan of him, even at Baylor. I've told you this before. When he was at Baylor, he was not a leader. He's just a big crybaby. He never took admission for anything. Was blamed it on other people.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
I've never been a fan of him. I mean, you think that's going to happen in the pros? That attitude? It's
correct me if I'm wrong, though. Manning and Brady are on the end of their career, right? And I would not be shocked if New England wins the Super Bowl and Brady retires. Would not shock me one bit. But they're both at the end of their careers, right? Who's going to pick up the slack? Sure as hell ain't going to be RG3.
Could be Russell Wilson.
Right.
Andrew Luck.
Correct. Right.
After that, you got me.
Exactly. Sure as hell ain't going to be RG2. And it sure as hell ain't going to be Johnny Manziel.
No.
Skippy Bayless said that Charles Barkley should be the coach for the Utah Jazz, Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, Minnesota Timberwolves, New York Knicks, and Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, he's got them coaching every bad team in the league.
The thing is, Barkley doesn't want to coach. Why would he coach?
Listen,
he's got a great gig as it is.
He could barely do the gig he's doing now. You want him to coach?
Jeez Louise. Look what happened to Derek Fisher. I like Derek Fisher, but my goodness, they're stinking up the place.
Well, they're stinking up the place because Jackson's tearing down the team. That's why.
Skippy Bayless said that Jerry Jones is happy about the Packers losing.
Yeah, I'm sure he is because he lost to them.
I'm sure he's upset because he still says that's a completed catch.
I'm sure he is. Well, that's going to gnaw at him all year long, which is going to be great.
And now Jeff always has to hear it from Jerry Jones that the Cowboys will be back and they'll win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. I've been waiting 19 years. I'm still freaking waiting, you jackass.
You and everybody else.
See, and I got a Cowboys fan on the line with me, and he's still waiting.
Skippy Bayless said that David Blatt is an underrated coach.
Wait a minute. He just dissed him a few sentences ago. Did he not?
He changes his mind all the time.
How can he be underrated if LeBron gets a pass?
Because he talks outside of his ass. He talks out of both sides of his ass. One out of his mouth and one out of his butt.
He should be a politician then.
That's why, because he's, as far as he's concerned, he's never wrong because he takes both sides.
Well, yeah, if you say both sides of the argument, you're never going to be wrong.
He takes both sides of the argument, so therefore he's never wrong. That's not a sports broadcaster or a sports person. A sports person states his opinion for one side, not both sides, jackass.
We go back to NBA. Get ready for this, Jeff and Nick. Skippy Bayless said that Charles Barkley is better than Wilt Chamberlain.
That's laughable.
I think he just says stuff to get under people's skin.
Yeah, that's laughable.
I think he looks at the most controversial thing he can say and just throws it out there.
That's why I don't even watch the show.
That's laughable.
I mean, just nonsense like this. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's just, you know what, Skip? That doesn't even deserve a comment on my part because that's so stupid.
Skippy Bayless said that there was no deflated footballs in the New England-Indianapolis game.
I'm sure there wasn't because that's your team.
Skippy Bayless said that the Patriots are not cheaters.
That's because they're not your team. But what happened with Belichick during the tapes? The video scandal, huh? Proved that he was cheating then. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
What do you say about that, Nick?
I'm with Jeff there. I mean, if you're caught cheating once, I mean, what are you? I don't know what that is. I mean, I would think that'd be a cheater. But
and he got fined big time too, didn't he?
Yeah, they got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, and Skippy Bayless said that Floyd Mayweather is scared.
That's right. He is scared of Pacquiao. That's right. He is scared of Pacquiao because Pacquiao has agreed to everything Floyd asked him. The drug testing, the gloves, everything. Even the 60-40 split in favor of Mayweather. Everything. And Mayweather's still ducking him. So who's afraid of who? You wimp.
Skippy Bayless said that the 2016 Major League Baseball All-Star Game in San Diego should not be in San Diego. It should be in Jerry World.
Well, I want you to show up here in San Diego that week because I'm going to debate you on your very own show and you're going to lose.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't even think they can make that into a baseball stadium.
What, Petco Park?
No, Dallas. The Cowboys Stadium.
Yeah, no, they
AT&T
can't.
Field, whatever you want to call it.
It's not the correct dimensions for it.
Yeah, I mean, how could you even possibly do it?
Can't. It's
and
not
then you have a baseball stadium across the street.
Yeah,
you really think the Rangers are going to do that? Go back to Dream World, Skip.
Yeah, he's a moron.
That's the end of the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
He's a moron. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And out here in Petco, it's going to be crazy out here in Petco. People are going to come out here on vacation and love it.
That's a nice stadium. I mean, I get the package, the NMLB package. I watch San Diego Padre games at night because it comes on at 9 o'clock here. Nothing else on.
Right. Yeah,
that's a nice stadium.
It's a beautiful stadium.
And Skippy's saying it's a joke to have the MLB All-Star Game in San Diego.
Then don't come to sit. Then don't come
City
here.
Can host the All-Star Game. San Diego should have no problem.
That's right. Then don't come here, Skip. Then don't come to San Diego.
Oh, if he comes to San Diego, I know Jeff's going to be looking all
I'm going to be
over
looking
to
for
figure
him.
out-
Jeff might get arrested. He might think they're stalking him.
I'm taking the Charlie down there. I'll spend all day long looking for him. I'll ask people all around. Have you seen Skip Bayless? Is Skip Bayless around here? Where's Skip Bayless? I want to see Skip Bayless. Where's Skip Bayless? I want him. I'd be all over him. You don't think I'd go to restaurants all around close to San Diego? I'd go to the hotel, see if he's staying there. I'd find him. Believe me. Believe me, Skip. You come here, you're done.
That would be fantastic. You'd have to get a film crew out there. We need somebody to film you. Have your sister walk around with the camera.
I'm serious. I'd go look for that son of a bitch. And if I know he's out here, if they say we're going to be doing our show live from this place in San Diego all week, you guarantee me when they come on the air, I will be sitting in the front row and you will see me on camera. I guarantee
and then we finally get that Escal versus Bayless debate. Wow.
And I can guarantee one more thing. I would be the loudest mother effer there.
Oh, that would be fantastic. I'd love to see that.
I would be. If they say, hey, we're doing our show all week from San Diego for the All-Star Game and we're going to be at such and such, come down, I am there. Every day, sitting in the front row with a I Hate Skip Bayless t-shirt on.
Mike goes, he will be at Balboa Park Zoo getting tips from the monkey for his next show.
That's right. I'll find him at the zoo. That's right. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to wear I'm going to get me an I Hate Skip Bayless t-shirt. And I'm going to put that on the back, and on the front it's going to say Sports World Radio, and I'm going to be freaking all over him. I'm going to say, listen, you said on your show that you wanted to challenge any sports broadcast. Well, here I am, bitch. Bring it on.
Oh, yes. I would love to see that.
Big old sign that says Sports World Radio Challenge Skip Bayless. That's right.
Sports World Radio against First Take. That's what it is.
That's
First
what
Take
it
doing
is.
live.
That's right. Then I have to bring Sean down because he's part of Sports World Radio. Then I got to get my gang in here. That's right. I'm taking him down if he's here for it. I'm taking him down. I'm telling you right now.
I'll watch and just have popcorn.
Get your popcorn ready.
Get your popcorn ready because it's going to be a lot of fun because you're going to hear me. You're going to hear me going and you're going to hear me stop because you know I'm going to want to curse and I'm going to stop what I'm saying and continue on. So I don't.
You're going to be like Happy Gilmore. Remember Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
When they're seeing, you see it the live shot, then you see it on the TV shot. That's gonna be Jeff.
That's gonna be me. Beep 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 beep. And Skip's face is gonna be like. That's
He's
right.
gonna be Bob Barker. You're gonna be Adam Sandler.
That's right.
He'll probably launch a protest, and he'll probably think and say, "Now I got to launch a protest on Sports World Radio to get it booted off the internet."
Because you can mention my show as much as you want on your show. Thank you very much. How does it feel to get beaten by an internet radio show, you rat bastard?
Yeah.
Huh? How does it feel, Mr. Big Shot? That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. And on that note, we're getting the flock out of here. Hey, Nicholas, thank you for sticking around for the whole 2 hours today, buddy.
Hey, man, it's been fun. It's been a blast. This has been one of the funner shows I've done.
Thank you very
Talking
much.
about Sean and his escapades to Boston.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun on this show, didn't we?
That's fun. That's fun.
A lot of fun. We're getting the flock out of here. Thank you, everybody, for listening. For Sean Mann, Nicholas Spiva, I'm Jeff Escal. This has been Sports World Radio. Remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable. Peace out, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Later.
Hey, boys, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, kid. So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?